Hi guys, welcome to the World Dish Bowl of Noodles, Slurp, Noodles, and Chat. I am the host Jordan Ibukwe, and today we have very special guests. Please give it up for Sofia and Sofia. I'm so happy for them being on the podcast, and I cannot wait for you guys to hear the amazing things they're doing. And also, like I always say, please go check us both out. I will link our Instagrams and everything below so you guys can go support. And thank you for being here, and let's get into the episode. All right, you want to introduce yourselves and tell us a little about you guys?
Yes, my name is Sofia R. We're with Mindful Moments FBLA. So we're an introduction to social media project for FBLA.
Yeah, and I'm Sofia Matambo. We DFBLA obviously, and this is our project for intro to social media strategies.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's so cool. So, how did you guys come up with like, of course, mindful moments and like, how did it all start?
Yeah. So as we said, we compete for FBLA, and this year we were looking for what event we wanted to compete in, and we really liked the introduction to social media prompt. It was focused on teens, reducing stigma about mental wellness, promoting mental wellness, and hope, resilience, and action. And we're both really passionate about that. And just being able to have that impact is something we really want to be a part of. And that's where we chose Mindful Moments, just to really help not overcomplicate mindfulness and help teenagers realize that.
That's amazing. Honestly, like I know some of my friends do FBLA, so I know it's very competitive and like very stressful. So it's good that you guys really bring in like the mental aspect. Like we gotta chill, like mental health is very
Yep.
important. So thank you guys for really doing this. And I want to know, what does being mindful mean to your team and also to your initiative?
So, to our team, being mindful means like really acknowledging your surroundings and fully being present in the moment. Just to like inspire being grounded in all situations and just like acknowledging like where you are, how you feel, things like that.
That's amazing. And you just like, I'm sorry, I just blanked out. I don't know why. But
Yeah, that's fine.
I really do like how you take in, of course, like I said, the mental, like everything mental health, but you really, of course, target a lot because I do know, of course, in this time that we're in, being a teenager, and of course, the current environment, everything's stressful. And on top of that, you have school, you have FBLA, you have a lot of things on your plate. So it's like you've got to figure out a time where, of course, mindful moments to think and just sit down, be grounded in your environment, and just, of course, be open to be a little like calm, especially in the storm, because
Right.
with exam season and everything going on, it's chaotic. But thank you so much for really just, of course, I always say thank you, but really, truly, thank you guys for really stepping up and taking this initiative and doing it, and actually being a leader, and like so many other young, amazing youth for doing what's so important to our generation. And
Thank you.
I really want to know, how can students practice mindfulness in their daily lives?
Yeah, so this is a question we really wanted to implement into our project, and that's where we created things like our daily pause series. This is where we post short 60-second tasks that our audience can complete really easy. Again, going along with the idea that mindfulness doesn't have to be super complicated. And so, for example, it could be breathing exercises, it could be being more mindful with drinking water, naming using your five senses in whatever situation you are in. So just again, like being present in the moment.
That's amazing. And like, of course, I have my water right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Staying hydrated.
Stay hydrated. But I just wanted to know, do you guys have something that you love to do just to keep calm and just to relax and everything?
For me, just naming like some things that I'm grateful for, it helps me just put my life into perspective and just like calm myself no matter how anxious I'm feeling. Like you said, being a student, having so many things going on, just like grounding myself and being more appreciative of my life and my opportunities.
And I think for me, I think this was one of our most recent daily pause activities, but I like listening to music or like an instrumental track or something for like 60 seconds and just like fully acknowledging it because I love music and it usually helps me relax.
Trust me, I've been, because right now is spring break for us, so I've been listening to like
Yeah, us
Same.
too.
the epic musical. I don't know if you guys know it, like Odyssey, and like I'm just
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
I love that whole thing. So I've just been going back and forth with it, but I love music, and of course I love saying thanks because it's always great to be thankful. So I just love that everyone has like different ways to stay calm, but in the same time we're still getting that relaxation. But
Exactly.
I do know, like, what is your Mindful Monday series all about? And can you explain that more to us, really, how it started?
our Mindful Monday series is where we collaborate with other organizations. So, for example, we recently collabed with Future Lead Business, where we tried to combine our idea of mindful moments with their idea of business leaders. So we basically tried to promote the idea of employees maintaining like mental wellness throughout their day. And yeah, would you like to elaborate?
Yeah, and we've also, well, this will be part of our series as well. But yeah, just being able to meet in the middle with people and covering topics that we can both relate, and just being able to implement mindfulness and mental wellness in a bunch of different settings with different organizations.
I love that you guys include like a lot of youth organizations and just everything, of course, in your initiative, making it, of course, youth centered, but as well showing that, hey, Gen Z can also do this too. And so it's honestly
Exactly.
the power that we have to like make such an amazing like cause and change in the world. But I also want to know like what kind of activities happen during your like mindful meetings, and can you also explain that further?
Yeah. So we actually just had one. We always have our guest speaker. It's a different one each time. The one that we just had was a teacher. She had graduated studying public health and focus and behavior. And so obviously she had the credentials, and she spoke on the importance of mindfulness, and she had an interactive portion where she did a breathing exercise. So it was really cool to just see everyone doing it. And we always have questions asked at the end, so inspiring that curiosity and just allowing people to have their answers questioned.
That's amazing. And how do you like, of course, select people who speak for your events?
So honestly, it depends. We had approached our ELA teacher, and he had told us that he knew someone that would be more qualified, and it happened to be his daughter. And so we actually had a meet just like this, in like a free period kind of that we have at our school, and we ended up doing that, and it was really fun. As I said, she did a breathing exercise. For our next one, for our April one, we're planning to get a school counselor to speak. Obviously, they have a lot of experience, and I don't know, hopefully a psychologist or someone with credentials
Yeah.
for a May one or whatever.
Oh, that's awesome. Like, can you as well, like, how can like people, of course, my audience, come and just reach out or like even join, like, of course, your Mindful Mondays?
Yeah. So obviously we can't have volunteers since we are an FBLA project, but they could just shoot us a DM if they want to collaborate with our Mindful Monday series. If they have an idea, that's great. If we have an idea, we could work together, we could research together. And yeah, that'd be great because we're always looking for help with our Mindful Monday
Yeah.
series and just interacting with our posts and whatever it may be.
That's awesome. And trust me, I'm just taking a quick break. But viewers who are watching, please go support, of course, Mindful Moments. They're absolutely amazing. They're like, we're all young people trying to make a change. So please go support us all. And just thank you guys for watching. And like I always say, check out the World Your Bowl Noodles to continue hearing amazing stories like these two young girls. And just thank you again for being here. And I cannot wait to see the rest. But I do, of course, going into the next question. How do your events help students manage stress and everything around them as well?
So our events, we try to incorporate activities that can help them to reduce their stress, such as breathing exercises, coloring affirmations, and just a bunch of activities that'll help promote relaxation within our community. You'd like to?
Trust me, breathing is very important. I was with last year, I think my sophomore year. I talked to a music therapist, and she was actually here for like, you know how some like grad students come and like shadow teachers to like yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. She was doing something like that. Like we were just talking about it, and she did this exercise where like we would hum, but like the sound would kind of blend in. But it was so cool, and I was like, wow, that's kind of relaxing. So honestly, breathing, and I don't know what the technique was, but really it did help with my stress. So honestly, I have bad test anxiety, so trust me, any way to get me calmed down before an exam is very important. But I also want to know, like, what has been your favorite moment as a team so far overall doing mindful moments?
So we would both definitely agree that it's
Yeah.
being able to go to our state leadership conference, just being able to network and meet so many amazing people who are doing the same thing as us and having different events and everything, be able to collaborate and learn more about them. And we actually did end up placing top four and qualifying for nationals. Yay! So we'll be going to nationals and just seeing our hard work pay off and to be able to continue our project, which is something we're both really passionate about. So yeah, definitely state leadership conference.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh, congrats. Like, dang,
Hey,
that's
thank
big. Clock it. But oh my
you.
gosh, can you like explain to like what's your future ideas for mindful moments and what do you hope to achieve in of course the years beyond?
Yeah. So we've actually already implemented some of these. Like we've started our Mindful Monday series. We're doing our mindful meetups every month, and we actually want to do a pickleball tournament. We have a positive purpose bracelet campaign, which the funds are going to charity. So our pickleball tournament would be another outlet to raise for charity. Do you want to add anything on?
Um, Really just trying to expand our community. So we have this goal of where we want to reach 10,000
Yes.
followers. So because we really think that if we have a larger audience, our message will be reached throughout numerous people. So, and that's like that's mainly our mission for this account and this project. We want to make sure that people are actually like listening to what we have to say and using our advice to just maintain good mental wellness and resilience in the community.
Like I said, I truly love that you guys have like a very open mindset about what you want to do and implement like course I'm seeing it is growing every single day just wonderfully and of course thank you again for doing this because honestly students like me who stress a lot need this so much so thank you guys.
Yes, of course.
First, I wanted to know like how can students who might be across of course the states like participate and be included into this?
Yeah. So as we said, unfortunately, we can't take any volunteers or like actual help with our posts or anything like that. But totally go interact with our daily pause series, our daily quote series, any of our posts. For our bracelet campaign, Pause with Purpose, as we said, we're raising money for charity, which is going to Active Minds, and they're helping teens with mental health struggles. So if you want to buy a $4 bracelet and have a reminder to be mindful, or any donations are welcome, that is very much appreciated. But yeah, just interacting with our posts mainly.
That's amazing. And I also, of course, talking about your bracelet campaign, can you explain to us like can you tell us about, of course, your campaign and how it's like its purpose? Can you tell us about your bracelet campaign and its purpose? And how do the bracelet sales support your cause or charity?
So we created these bracelets that represent mindful moments. And we're selling them to people for $4. Just to and we're donating 20 or 80% of our proceeds to charity called Active Minds, where they help teenagers with their mental health, and the other 20% goes back into purchasing more bracelets to continue to sell those. And so we're trying to use this part of our campaign to really help like to actually take initiative and go and help charities that will also help mental wellness because that's we're really passionate about this cause and we really want to spread the goodness of just helping people out with their mental health.
That's amazing because I actually I talked to someone like who's doing the same thing as you guys, but she has a nonprofit where she makes kindness bracelets. So it's just amazing how we can spread the kindness and like positivity through just
Yeah,
simple things. And it's
exactly.
also like, very like of course intimate. Like you make these bracelets for
Mhm.
people in hopes that they do feel happy. And so trust it's just amazing how you guys have done it. And do you also have like the bracelets as well so we can all see it or I can just
Yes, we do actually have a few over here. Yeah. Here. So over here, it just says it's lavender. It looks kind of weird in this lighting, but it says mindful moments. It has two little hearts, and it says pause, reflect, and reset. And the reason we wrote it on there is just like I said, we want a simple reminder. You can use it to fidget, just a simple reminder to be mindful, and that mindfulness doesn't have to be overcomplicated. Just if you look at it, you know to take a deep breath in, whatever it is. If you're overwhelmed or stressed, it's just a little reminder.
that's amazing. That's honestly, that's fabulous how you guys have just taken something and creating such a positive cause. And thank you guys for what you're doing a lot. And I do want to know, of course, what impact do you hope to make in your community and also maybe beyond that?
Would you like there? Okay, I can answer. So we really hope to make a big impact in our community and to really see the difference between people being stressed and then turning them into more relaxed people and to people who can really take mindful moments with us.
That's amazing. Because I love that like people can really come together. That's why I love the internet. I love being born in the
Yeah.
2000s because even though people say, "Oh my gosh, you're so young," I'm like, I'm 2009. I haven't touched 2010. But I love it that like the internet, social media has brought us together. Even though social media can be stressful and lead to other things, it's really positive. And connecting us like is just honestly
Yeah.
fabulous. And so thank you so much just for the viewers for watching who are supporting all of our initiatives. And thank you so much, Mindful Moments, for what you're doing because you guys are absolutely amazing. And I do want to go into the second to last question, but I do want to know what are some small ways people can take a mindful pause each and every day?
Yeah, so if you look onto our daily pause series, this is definitely something that we try to answer there. It's just simple 60-second tasks that you can take to just be more mindful and to be more grounded, to learn a little bit more about your mental wellness. And, being mindful really does impact your mental wellness. And so we incorporated that into our series. We also have a daily motivational quote series. So it's just something simple that you can read, a little motivation throughout your day, or even learn something new. So yeah, just taking those simple things, and you can check those out on our page.
We'll be linking it below. So you guys, please go check
Yes.
them out. Please go check us out.
Yeah.
Like go support, of course, the bracelet campaign. Oh, I'm mumbling. Please go support the bracelet campaign and just everything that they're doing is honestly amazing. And of course, I know I did tell this question, but I know I just want to like summarize a little bit better. But like, what are your future goals overall for Mindful Moments, and how do you want to continue it even beyond college?
Yeah. So, obviously, we are advancing to nationals. So, just really being able to do well and hopefully place would be definitely rewarding for us. And just to continue that with the idea that mindfulness doesn't have to be overcomplicated and supporting teen mental health struggles and reducing that stigma and instead turning that into encouraging hope and resilience and action and really implementing that into simple things throughout your day.
That's amazing.
That's it.
That's honestly amazing because, like, honestly, just beyond, of course, what we're doing, it's always important to incorporate it in our daily lives. Waking up, going to school, it's hard, especially being in high school,
Yeah.
it's really hard. So it's always important that we take a step back. If it means going to the bathroom, taking a breather, or also going outside for lunch. I know my school has a courtyard, so students
Yeah.
are free to like go outside. It's just amazing. And spending time with your friends, having a good time, even in break or an exam period, take the time for yourself and just do all you need to relax. But I do want to go into the last question. This is a little bit more goofy side, but I do want to know what is your favorite bowl of noodles and why?
Oh, has to be ramen.
Yeah, ramen for
Classic.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, just taste it. You can add anything you want in there. Good with
Yeah.
sauce. Warm.
Amazing. Yeah.
Like I am obsessed with ramen, but also I'm like Nigerian. I was born in Nigeria, but I came to
Yeah,
the
me too.
Oh, hi. Wait, are you Yoruba, Igbo?
Oh, my mom's Igbo. Yeah,
Oh,
but my
thank
mom's
you.
Nigerian and my dad's Cameroonian. Are you Igbo?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I heard your last name. I was like, wait, that sounds so evil. But I'll like save it because I was like,
Yeah.
you save it toward the end because I really want to know. But that's tea. Oh my gosh. But like,
Yeah, no, I was looking at your last name. I was like, wait, I'm sensing some.
like I sense the Nigerian in this. Like it's just like an
Yeah.
instinct. But I love Indomie. I don't know if you grew up eating that.
I didn't grow up eating it, but I've heard about it. I've heard my mom talking about it before.
Trust me, like my mom and my dad, like they say it's bad for me, but when I want to eat and be mindful, I go to my comfort food. See?
Yeah.
Yes, there we
Yes.
go.
That's
It's
all.
always
That's
that
good to
comfort
know.
food.
It's only acceptable if I'm in a good state of mind. I like it's only healthy
There
when
you
I'm
go.
eating it. But I know it's bad. I don't eat all the time, but it's needed. But yeah, I just love it like noodles. And I love that my podcast I can center my love for noodles and of course talking to youth all around the world. But thank you guys so much for being here. Like I always say, thank you so much for what you're doing. Like we need more youth like us and just you who are doing such a fabulous job. And I'm wishing you luck for finals and nationals and please good luck and just thank you guys for being
Thank
here.
you. You've been giving us so many like thank yous, but we want to say thank you to you.
Yeah,
You're
thank you
literally
so much.
amplifying like these youth voices.
Yeah.
So congrats with
Thank
all that
you.
you're doing.